So in our previous two videos, we've looked at sources of identity and how they can form a positive or negative identity in our lives. We looked at parents, we looked at friendship, and in our next video today, we're going to look at media. Stay tuned. So today we're looking at as a source of identity and how it builds into our lives and how we can actually control this is media. So media is a source of identity that we choose to take in, whether it's music, videos, TV, books, social content. There's all kinds of different sources of media that is constantly being available to us for consumption. So it really comes down to is what are you ingesting? Just like food, depending on, if you take in good food, it's nutritious, it nourishes your body, and you get a good source of energy from that, you feel good from it. But if you're taking in junk food like candy and stuff, too much of it's going to make you sick. And the same thing with media. There's certain sources of media that if you take in too much of it, it's just going to make you sick. It's going to make you feel horrible. It's just one of those things that can help us in our growth, in our positive outlook on life. We have friends in media that, like through social media, where people can be encouraging us or discouraging us through those avenues, which we talked about in the last video. Friends in a social realm, that's just a whole thing, different thing on its own. So when it comes to media, the types of media that you're bringing in, whether it be music or movies or whatever, does it grow you or does it poison you? Does it encourage you or does it discourage you? Is it something that lifts you up or does it something that's tearing you down? One of the things that is a tremendously negative impact, especially on men in this culture today, is pornography. It is a media source that when we view it, men, we are visually stimulated, and that's by design. There's a reason why the term sex sells is a popular phrase in advertising, is because men are visually stimulated more so than women. And so it is important for us to have a beat on what we're taking in through our mind. And for pornography, it is something that sears right into our eyes. It sears right into our brains. And it's one of those things that once it's there, it takes some time to get out. It takes some time for that to kind of wash out. And so I would encourage you, if I can at all, if you can get out of that, if you can get away from that, if you can avoid that, oh my gosh, that would make a huge change on your life. So the question is, what are you downloading into your brain through the media? Whether it's music, positive or negative lyrics, is it causing you to have a crazy outlook on life? The news that you take in, that is extremely negative, and it's one of those things that can really build up a lot of anxiety in your life too. So with that, what sources of media are you ingesting? And can you make a change in that so that you can actually begin to have more of a positive outlook on life and more of a impactful outlook on life based on what you're bringing into your mind? And with that, I thank you for watching. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, would you please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that like button as well. Thanks for watching. Join us on the next videos where we're going to touch on our next source of identity. I hope you join us then. And until then, may you always find comfort and peace with the Father for all. Love you guys.